Dr. Jonathan Clemetson. I practice in downtown Dallas. I acquired the practice about 20 years ago. The dentist I acquired it from is still my patient. We're a small mom and pop shop. We have one front desk, 1.25 hygienists, 1.25 assistants. We are not a volume practice. Our patients can get a hold of me 24 hours a day. If they have a problem, we have a problem. I knew, even just coming straight into private practice, on a practice, that there's nowhere I could keep the software. It was not a help to a practice. It literally was a pain. There were times that I just thought about not using a practice management software. There are days when somebody from my staff would go, the software's down again, which stuff happens, okay? But the problem was just, if we had to call to get support, we were being a bother at all times. So I wanted a software that had people with personalities, people who we weren't being a bother to them. It was easy to use, and it actually helped to improve our flow in the office or systems. And I looked at a lot of software. Being honest, I also wanted one that I didn't have to sell both of my kidneys just to afford the software. I thought that was just ridiculous. I mean, we narrowed it down. I would say maybe to about 3-4 softwares, and Practice Web just always kept coming up on top. It is so seamless with the people who control the program that runs your office that it's never pulling teeth, to use the term. It's never, drawing straws to see who has to make the phone call. I've never spoken to one single rep who has not been pleasant, who's never asked if we had questions. I've never ever once felt that I was being rushed. I always get the follow-up emails just to say, just making sure everything's fine, everything's okay. I want to make sure people know you guys aren't paying me to say this. As a practice owner, there's so many different parts of the practice that can just drive you crazy. The computer's going to work, the phone's going to work, is your compressor going to shut down this morning? And this is not one part of the practice. If we have a problem, I just say, just call Practice Web. And next thing I know, they took care of it. And then there's always a follow-up email. We do have assistants that need to do in-office rotations. We also have students that rotate through the office, part of their education rotation. And for the most part, how we train them is, here's the password, there's the chart, look on the left side, click on it, double click on it, and it is that easy to use. And I know people always say, if I can use it, you can too. Just trust me, I am the guy that if I can use it, you can too. But all those other people, don't listen to them, but really, if I can use it, you can use it. At the end of the day, our front desk would always have to go through and make all of these 10-minute phone calls. And that's important because, you have to remind the patients to show. And like I said, we're not a volume practice. So patients showing up, we respect our patients' time. We try not to have them wait. And patients showing up on time simply because they get a reminder. It has been a game changer. It is a huge load lifted off of the front desk. The other day we had bad weather and we were not in the office, and we didn't have to frantically worry about how are we going to get the patients to be print the day sheet. I mean, it's beautiful. I'm one of those guys, I use it because I have to. I'm not writing a song or a poem about it. It's what I have to do. The state says I do it, and I do it. And it's easy. It's after you figure it out, which is not that difficult to figure out. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. If you told me tomorrow I didn't have Practice Web and I have to go find another software, I'm sure I'll find another software, but I would lose sleep over it. At the end of the day, it is a business. I like to look at things like a production or collection. I like to see what's on the books coming up. Find something easy to use, simple, something that you have really good support. Um, those would be my go-to things. And of course, costs. I am truly happy with Practice Web. I'm not getting paid to say this. One of the reasons for me personally why I want to do this is if it helps another dentist like me when I was trying to find a software program, which in itself is a tedious thing. It's just we don't know what we're looking for. If it helps somebody coming out, some new dentist, some old dentist, to say, hey, if this guy only knows how to turn a computer on and he thinks this program is good, let me take a look at it. So that's my payoff, is just hopefully paying it forward to the next dentist.